what the playoffs are about. You feel like a certain way after a loss. You regroup, you rally around each other, you focus on the task at hand.
Just wrap our mind around, getting one game in Boston and figure it out from there.
This is when, guys come together and get tighter as a group, and that's what we're going to do.
That's typically when we work our best, when we're our back against the wall, and we have no other choice.
Everybody knows it's at stake. It's 3-1. Back is against the wall. You have to respond.
Hope still alive. Hope still alive. Bam Adebayo going coast to coast. Timeout Celtics. Their lead down the.
Peace, y'all. What they do? Welcome to the Heat Hour on the GOAT James Kingdom channel. I'm your host, Ajani, one half of the GOAT James Kingdom platform, but I am a Heat fan. This is the Heat Hour, where we talk about the Miami Heat, and we're going to grade the Miami Heat for their performance in Game 4. As we know, Boston went on ahead in Game 4 as they have a 3-1 lead now on the Miami Heat. Going back to Boston, as we will be playing a Game 5 versus Boston in Boston tomorrow night, and we will have to win it. It is a must-win situation, ladies and gentlemen. But again, this is the Heat Hour right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, especially if you are a Heat fan, because again, I'm Ajani, the big-time Heat fan for the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I come with this platform of having the Heat Hour to talk about just the Miami Heat. We talk about a lot about basketball, but this is the Heat Hour. We're only here to talk about the Miami Heat, and we're going to give the Miami Heat a grade for their performance last night versus Boston. As you guys can see, Derek White had a phenomenal game yesterday and was able to get the victory for Boston. So we're going to talk about the Miami Heat and what we're going to have to do going into Game 5, because as of right now, we know that KP is out for Boston, and so will Jaquez Jr. and will be out for Miami. We already know Terry Rozier is also out with Jimmy Butler. So the Heat are going to be missing another extra guy for tomorrow's game, but that's fine. We are the Heat. This is what we do best. Again, this is the Heat Hour. Y'all make sure to join the platform. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I'm Ajani. This is what we do best, man. We talk about basketball. So we're going to talk about the Miami Heat. Thank you for joining me again. We're also on Facebook. I am going live on my Facebook account. You can catch us on Discord, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. We do it like none other. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. So again, this is the Heat Hour. We are here to talk about the Miami Heat. We're not here to talk about anything else. So all you other haters can move along and be safe in the comments like we always tell you. So thank you again for joining me, as I'm Ajani, the one half of the GOAT James Kingdom platform. And we are here to do it big today. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday night. As we know, the playoffs are going on right now. The Knicks are actually playing against Philadelphia, and I believe there is another game on as well besides that matchup. So there's several games going on tonight. Actually, Orlando and Cleveland is about to tip off as well on NBA TV, so that's great. And then Milwaukee and Indiana going up later. But tomorrow we have the Heat at 7:30 on TNT in Boston for Game 5, a must-win scenario for our Heat. You guys heard what our boys had to say about us needing the win. This is what we do best. When our back's against the wall, we show up, we do what we got to do. It's time for the Heat to win.
Go Heat! Let's go Heat! I the Heat! I the Heat!
Peace, peace. What's good, King Money Fly? Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday afternoon, man. Yeah, man, listen, man. It's painful to see it, man. It's painful to see it, man. My Heat are down. It's bad, man. We had a chance, man. We really had a chance after Game 2 to really come home, do some things. We don't play well. We get our butts kicked twice in a row. I mean, completely handed to us in both games. What's good, DJ Killer, man? Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for joining me on the Heat Hour. Y'all let all the Heat fans know what we do here. Again, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform, but we are also, again, I'm Ajani. I'm a part of the GOAT James Kingdom platform, and I love my Miami Heat more than anything. And I want to make sure that y'all understand that we need a space for Miami Heat fans as well. There's some other channels and platforms that represent the Heat, so shout out to y'all. Looking forward to getting engage with y'all, and we can definitely see what we can do later on in the future for our Heat. But for right now, it's all about Game 5. But we got to grade what happened in Game 4, because we lost Game 4 again in a blowout fashion. They went up, I think, as much as almost 30 points again in this game. And, besides Game 2, they have been handing Miami, a ass whooping. We've been getting our butts kicked, man, left and right, man. No joke, man. We just been getting our butts kicked left and right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying our season is over. Is our season over? Is it over for Miami? Is it over for Miami? If we let Liddy say it, it's over. It's over. They need Jimmy. We need Jimmy against the Bucks, like the Bucks need Giannis. I mean, again, having your star player or having your best player on the floor or having Jimmy on the floor definitely is helpful. But again, Boston has not been playing great, and we need to do a better job on the offensive side. And again, it starts with a lot of different aspects of the game. This team has to have everyone overachieve for us to be good. Again, yeah, everybody has to be clicking. You're right. Like I said, we do actually have to play a perfect game like we did in the Game 2 to really have a chance. But it's possible. We can do it. And it's not necessarily even perfect, man, because, let's just get to the crux of the whole situation, right? Let's just start off with Spo, all right? Spo gets a B. Like you guys are seeing it. He's doing the best that he can do with the lineup that he has. There's only so much that he can do with the players that he has and the roster and obviously the game plan and the system that we run as a team and all the different sets and actions that we run. He's only limited for what he can do. The guys are actually getting their shots. That's the thing. It's not even like we're not getting our shots. The shots are just not falling. The shots are not going in, and that goes into the idea of them being nervous or being hesitant, because I told you guys before the series started that we have this tendency to move the ball a lot and cause turnovers by doing such and being very passive as a team, that in these moments, without the Jimmy Butlers, without the Terry Rozier, we're going to need to be more aggressive offensively with these guys. Like, they're going to have to take their shots, take their chances. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about Tyler Hero needing to do that. We talked about Bam. Everybody said this is the moment for Bam to step up. Everybody want to see Bam average 25, 30 points per game. Well, Bam has done his thing. You see what I'm saying? But again, it's not even just about Bam, because we as a team don't have a good ball facilitator, someone that can get everybody their shots at the right moments, get the right mismatches. We don't have the floor general on the floor. Spo doesn't have a floor general. We just don't have it. We want Tyler Hero to be it, but Tyler Hero's not it. He can do it in some spurts, but he's definitely not it. Jimmy keep you guys going, especially when it matters the most. Yeah, again, his defensive side is there because he hustles, he gets steals, and that's the problem. We're not getting steals. We're not causing turnovers. We're not running on the break. We're not getting ahead of the defense like I said we need to do, because, again, our offense is bad. Even with Jimmy, our offense is not that good because we don't have a point guard. We don't have a floor general. We don't have somebody that can get us the ball in the right spots, bro. It's really frustrating when you watch the Miami Heat play sometimes, because it's like, man, all we're doing is a lot of dribble handoff, getting into back screens and pin downs, and then sometimes the guys don't take their shots. They get into the paint and they're looking to pass to a three-pointer, and the guy's not there because he moved to create more space, and it's a problem. So Spo's trying everything, and now he's not going to have Jaquez Jr., so now you're going to lose a starter again. Now you gotta fill in Jaquez Jr. with somebody, and more than likely it's gonna be a Hightower. Highsmith. It's gonna be Locksmith. You see what I'm saying? Peace was good, Jared. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, it's gonna be tough. It's not going to be an easy scenario for us, man. Jordan, that multiple. Yeah, they are who they are, man. They are relentless, man. They are relentless, but that's where they are safe at, safe in the comments. But you know what it is, man. It's the Heat Hour. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for joining me, guys. It is the Heat Hour. We're talking about my Miami Heat. We're not talking about nothing else. So, again, it's gonna be a tough Game 5. But again, Boston doesn't play good at home. We play good with our back against the wall. So we might just be able to snub this one out so that we can get a Game 6 down here in Miami Friday night. That way I can have a good Friday night and enjoy Miami Heat again. Put Boston on a nervous on a nervous call, have them panicking. Because, you know, it's all about the Heat, man. It's always going to be about the Heat, man. This is what we do best, man. So, you know, we just got to play better. We just got to play better. And it's going to start with this guy. This guy right here. This guy right here. I mean, I know Miami fans feel what we feel with Tyler Hero. It's like a cycle with him. It's, Tyler Hero could ball. Boom, look, y'all, that's Tyler Hero. Didn't I tell you? Then it's like, that's just one game. Then it's like, man, this motherfucker sucks. Then it's back to the top, like, this motherfucker could ball. I don't know when we're gonna get the Tyler Hero we want. But we need him. We need him to step up. Forget the passing. Forget it, Tyler Hero. Attack the basket. Get to the free throw line. They're not gonna have Porzingis this game. So you're gonna have to attack the paint. Who's gonna protect the paint? Al Horford? Nah, son. You got to do what you got to do. You got to get your shots off. Stop that sidestep, three-step to try to get, I don't know if you guys noticed this. He get the pump fake. He gets the defender to jump. And then instead of like going forward and trying to attack the basket, he tries to sidestep it. And then he gives the guy a chance to contest him again. And then he doesn't make him efficient enough to keep doing it. And not in these moments, because you need to take just more efficient shots. You need to get to the paint more. You need to take your mid-range. You need to use your mid-range because they're running you off the three-point line. So use your mid-range. Then go ahead and get to the basket if you can't. You see what I'm saying? If you can't get the mid-range. You got to do something, Tyler. The passing is out of it. We can't expect you to give us 10, 12 assists. That's not your thing. Your thing is 30 points. We want 30 points from you tomorrow night. I need 30 points from you, man. Come out there jacking up 20-some shots. You have to do that for the Heat to be able to have a chance in tomorrow's game. Because this right here is not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it, Tyler. It is not going to do it. We can't shoot under 30% from the three-point land in tomorrow night's game. We can't shoot under 45% for the game. We have to shoot above 45%. We've been shooting low 40s. We shot 40% in yesterday's game. We have to have a game where everybody's hitting their shots, everybody's attacking the basket, everybody's being aggressive. Because there's enough shots. There's going to be enough shots. We're going to move the ball. So everybody, when you got your shot, stop looking to get the extra shot. When you got the shot, there's no greater shot than now. You got to take it. And it starts with you, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero has to play better. So he gets a D because he just has not done the job, man. It's his time. This is his time. It's not Bam's time. Bam has done his thing. Bam has balled out. We can't expect too much from Bam, right? So we can't, because this is what we got from Bam yesterday. What do you expect more from him? Now, mind you, they didn't have Porzingis for the second half of the game, and that helps us because when they don't have Porzingis stretching the floor for them, bringing Bam outside of the paint, then we can really play good defense, and we can really anchor our defense to the point where we can get some steals and some blocks and run the floor so we can get some easy baskets and some better offensive sets and possessions. But obviously, I'm giving Bam a B+ for what he did, because what he did was great for the team. Again, I want him to score. He gave us 25. He was still rebounding. He was still passing. He didn't do that great on the defensive side as far as getting a steal or getting a block. But again, he is always our anchor to our defense. He's always everywhere on the floor. He's our floor general on the defensive side. And we've been good defensively. It's not like Boston's been playing great offensively. They just been having some great games from some guys. They had the game one. They had a great shooting performance from their players like Hauser and stuff. And then this one here, game 4, they had Derek White. I mean, Derek White went ham, hitting shots from all over the court, and defenders all on him, draped on him, and he was just on fire. He couldn't miss. So we've been playing good defense outside of all of that. Our real problem, and it's going to continue to happen, is our offense. We just got to get better offensively. We got to figure out ways to make better shots. And Bam does good enough defensively to help us out. So if we can get Bam to do this again tomorrow night and get Hero to do what he needs to do, we're going to be good. Because as you can see, Spoelstra has a good game plan. Let's see what he does without Jaquez and who he's going to fill in the lineup with and how he rotates guys. But Bam gets a B plus for what he did. I give Bam his props. Now, the key guys that I've always been wanting to bring up too, I always do 3 key guys, and then we'll get to the whole team grade, is my boy Caleb. Caleb stepped up yesterday. Again, Caleb could be erratic, like he is sometimes, where he's just making some silly mistakes. That's fine. We're going to have to accept that for him trying to create. He's trying to create plays. He's trying to make plays, so he's trying to create his own shot. He's trying to create plays for his teammates. He's going to make some more mistakes by doing that because he has to do that more than we would normally expect him to do, especially tomorrow without Jaquez. But he did well last night. He did very well last night. He stumbled a little bit to start the game, but he finished out the game well. He shot well from the 3-point line. He hustled on defense like he normally does. He's a pest. He's a Heat lifer for me. I like him. So I give him a B plus for his performance yesterday. He did a great job. I like what he did, man. So shout out to him. Hopefully we can get another performance like this from him tomorrow night. And really, like I said, I just want to rattle Boston, man. I know a lot of people don't think we're going to win this series, and we might not win this series, y'all. Technically, we're not supposed to. We're just not supposed to. Nobody's expecting us to. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to shuffle it up. We're gonna rattle the playoffs around. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight like Miami always fights. Like Spoelstra said, this is what the playoffs is about. We didn't earn this position just to sit here and cry about being here. We're just gonna keep fighting and do what we gotta do best. That's really it. And we can do it. We can get a game in Boston. They might slip up. Let's see what happens. Maybe Jason Tatum and Brown are not feeling it. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. But all we need is a game. We just need to get one more game. That's tomorrow night. But he gets a B, man. I got to give Caleb some props, man, because Caleb came out. I asked for the Caleb game. He gave me the Caleb game. The rest of the squad was the problem. The entire team. The rest of the team, nobody did nothing. Jaquez Jr., hopefully he gets better. Things get better on his side. But he didn't play well yesterday. Jovic didn't do nothing. This is going to be your turn coming in Game 5 without Jaquez. You got to step up, Jovic. Yeah, you're a young man though, man. He's really getting his he's really getting his cherry popped, man. He really is, and he's coming along. But he had a bad game yesterday. So did Highsmith. Didn't do anything for us. DeLon Wright came back and performed a little bit well. Again, he's not expected to do much in my view. But for what he did yesterday, it was great. It was a B. Then we get Patty Mills. Patty Mills is a funny guy, man, because Patty Mills is another one of those guys that he has the ability to be effective on the court, but he does so many silly things sometimes that you just can't, you just don't trust him enough. Because you remember, he's getting limited minutes. So in these limited minutes, you got to be very cautious. You got to do the right things. But he played some minutes, and he does what he does best, man. He's aggressive, man. He's gonna try to attack the paint. He's gonna try to create. And again, we need that. We have no one else. We have no playmakers. Somebody has to play make. Somebody has to try to do it. And because we don't have good ones, the guys who are going to be doing it will be doing some bad things, and it's going to cost us. But that's fine because we're going to need it. It's a balance that we just got to accept, man. We just got to accept, and we can't give up. Like I said, we're not giving up. So Patty Mills get a C, and then Kevin Love gets an F. I don't know if Kevin Love and Duncan Robinson are actually healthy. Or I think Duncan Robinson is not healthy because Duncan Robinson got limited minutes yesterday, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes in the game. I think he has a bad back, and it's sad because it might be the writing on the wall for him. We might have to just move on from Duncan Robinson. As great as he's been, let's see what happens. But game 4, he wasn't available as much. Kevin Love. So a total F for the team. We just didn't play well as a team. We just didn't do the things that were necessary to win the game. We had to just play better. He said, I think Boston tried to lose the game to you. Trust me, they wanted to win that game. They did not want to go down 2-2 to Boston. They needed that, man. Get on the team. What up, Shake, man? Listen, man, we gotta play, man. We gotta play, man. Y'all know what it's about, man. We just gotta play. It's nothing, Durant and Butler. Here come all the off-season talk. It's like that with Miami. We don't want Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant costs money. I don't think Kevin Durant's the right option. I'll take Bradley Beal, though. Remember when I was telling y'all we should have took Westbrook when Westbrook was available? We should have went after Harden when Harden was available. You guys all laughed at me. These were all guys that we could use right now that would be very helpful for us. I knew it. I knew that if we were going to get rid of Kyle Lowry and we was going to get rid of Tyler Hero of any kind of sort, or we were needing a point guard, those guys were available. We should have made the move to bring them to the team. They would have been perfect options. I don't know why we didn't bring those guys in. We need point guards. Again, Terry Rozier was a good idea. I don't think that he did a bad job bringing in Terry Rozier. It just didn't work out. We got him too late, and he just didn't fit in the system. It's different. See, when you coming from the Zesty Jeffrey losing mentality locker room of the Charlotte Hornets, and then you come to Miami, it was a shock to him. So he had to adjust to that, and then adjust to moving to a new city and a new culture, you know what I'm saying, a new system and everything. It took him some time to adjust, and then he never really adjusted, and then he gets hurt. So that kind of really put a hamper on us getting him, because he would have been really useful, man. We need a point guard. We need somebody who can get us into our offense. Y'all keep tripping, man. Y'all, I understand why y'all just like why the playoffs, y'all magnify the playoffs so much when it comes to players, man. You can't look at a 3-4 game stretch and say something about a player, man. It's just not right. Bradley Beal's a baller, and if he was in Miami, he would definitely do good, man. He would definitely do good. Trust me, Shake, man. If we had Terry, we would be better off as well. This would be a good time for Terry to go off. Or even if we had Kyle Lowry right now, to be honest with you. But we don't have those guys, so we just got to play better. These guys got to play better. They got to hit their shots. There was a lot of open jump shots Miami missed yesterday. I mean, open. Good shots, in rhythm, within the offense, and it just didn't go down. And you got to have more of those shots go down for you to be able to win. It is a miss and make league, like most players say and most coaches would tell you. But we've had the opportunities, we've had the moments. We just got to play better. Yeah, Bradley Beal is injury prone. You're right. He's a disappointment now just beyond the playoffs. Again, he was in Washington. Again, when you wear that Heat uniform, when you put on this Heat jersey, and you come inside that Heat locker room, and you see that Larry O'Brien trophy on the floor, you get to understand what the Heat is all about. You get to understand, like, man, I actually can do something with myself because it's about the Heat.
Go Heat. Let's go Heat. The Heat. The Heat.
That's what y'all don't get, man. It's a different mindset once you walk inside that locker room. When you sit next to Pat Riley and he look at you and he tell you, listen, we brought you in to come do this, make you feel like you could do it. That's the point, man. We get Bradley Beal, and the league won't let us get these players. It's not like these players don't want to come. They all wanted to come. The league won't let us have them. The other owners and the league are in collusion to stop the Miami Heat from getting players. They're mad at Pat Riley. They're mad that Pat Riley got that type of swag, that type of pull to just get players to come want to play down here. Plus, we have no state income tax. Feel me? Yeah, who you trading for Bradley Beal? Tyler Hero? Phoenix got to do something. And we wanted Bradley Beal. He been wanting to come. He wasn't happy over there. He would love to be down here in Miami because it's perfect. Because we don't have that one player that got to do it all type of thing over there. We don't have that. Say trade Tyler Hero, Kevin Love for Murray and Fernando Hawks. Hey, we can get Trae Young. If Trae Young's available, now I'll take Trae Young. Let me get Trae Young any day. But we're not doing all that, man. We got a game 5 tomorrow night versus Boston. Well, we get to shock the Boston Arena again, the Boston Garden. Is that what it's called, the Garden? Yeah, man. We get to go into the TD Garden and shock them and put them in their place. That's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. So listen, the team gets an F because we just didn't play good enough. We got to play better. We got to make our shots. We got to get ahead of the defense. We got to create offense by playing defense. So we're going to have to get some steals. We're going to have to get some block shots. They were calling a lot of crappy fouls. The action refs during the playoffs have been actually bad throughout these playoffs. If you've been watching the games, which obviously we all been watching the games, the refs have actually been kind of bad in these playoffs. It's been a little inconsistent in a lot of different things in the way they're refereeing certain things, and from what we understand the game, from what we're used to. They did make some rule changes recently to say that they wanted to lax up on the defensive foul calls, and the whole idea of marginal contact, which I've never heard before in basketball. But still, again, we have a game 5. And if we play the game that we know how to play in Miami, we can have an actual chance to come back on Friday night, and then we can have a good, Friday night. But again, y'all, this is the Heat Hour. I am Ajani. This is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I'm going to do this every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time to talk about the Heat. Hopefully, we're talking about a Game 7 on this Monday instead of the offseason. So you can always subscribe to the channel. Like I said, become a member of the channel if you are a Heat fan, because we will be dropping special content for Heat fans, and I am trying to build a Heat fan club right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. This is what we do because we talk basketball. I am one half of the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I am the Miami Heat representative for the GOAT James Kingdom platform, and I am trying to build something here with the Miami Heat. So you guys can come join me every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, so where we can talk about the Heat on the Heat Hour right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. You know what I do best. Listen, y'all, it's still Biscayne in June. You don't know what that is or what that means. That's when and where we celebrate our championship as the Miami Heat. We do it right on Biscayne Boulevard in the month of June. That's where it's at, man. This is what we do best. Again, the Heat Hour right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the content. Let other Heat fans know about this Heat Hour, because I will continue to drop content. This is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Brandon and I go live every Sunday noon Eastern time to talk about the GOAT of basketball, LeBron James, and the GOAT debate, and just in general basketball. And we have a great conversation on Sundays. But again, it's not about that today. It is about the Heat Hour, and this is what it is. It is the Heat Hour. We were just giving the Miami Heat a grade for their performance on Wednesday night's game. It's horrible. It's horrible that we've gotten to this point, but we got to play better. We got to play better. We got to do better. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to let you guys go because it is the playoffs, and I want to actually get a chance to watch the playoffs. You guys know what to do, though. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go over the grades again. Spoelstra gets a B for his job, okay? Shout out to Spoelstra. Salute to you. You did your thing. Tyler Hero, step up. Do something. Like, do something, Tyler Hero. Do something. Do something. Do something without it. We don't need a D. Give us something. All right, pause. Then we got, obviously, Bam gets a B+ for what he did. Great job by you, Bam. Shout out to you. Thank you for your performance. Keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait to see what you bring coming into the new season. Caleb, thank you for stepping up again, my friend. You get a B, but we need another one from you so I can have another Heat Hour so we can discuss it. If the Heat win on Wednesday night, I'll be back Thursday night with a Heat Hour to give us a grade for Game 5. And then the whole entire team gets an F because no one else decided to step up to help us win. We were on our home floor. Everybody was wearing the white shirts. We were all in white, and it was not the right scenario. So again, y'all, we gotta come strong. It's gonna be a tough situation. It's not gonna be easy, but again, the Heat can do it. I want to see another game, so I say the Heat win Game 5 versus Boston. 94-98. That's what I say. So again, like I said, y'all make sure to check me out on the Heat Hour. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. I'm Ajani. Thank you for joining me on another Heat Hour. I'll be back hopefully in the next couple of days. If not, catch me on the Friday night exposure where I go live Friday nights. If we have a game 6, I'll be going after the Heat game. But if not, I'll be going on 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'll be talking about something that'll rile up some fake NBA fans, because we got a lot of fake NBA fans that only watch the game now. So you can always catch me on a Friday night exposure, where I get to expose all the fake NBA fans for what they don't know and how they try to talk about the game of basketball. But again, ladies and gentlemen, it was the Heat Hour. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a great night. Stay peace, and blessings, y'all.
Hey, put this one in the book. It's over. It's a wrap. Go Heat. Let's go Heat. I the Heat. I the Heat.
I should get some sleep.